Hey family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning family member, thank you. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that fun stuff. Remember to share it with your family, your friends, your coworker, your brother, your sister, everyone. Anyone who wants to get better. That's the point of this channel. Now, in today's video, it's gonna be pretty cool because the tools I'm gonna give you will definitely make you better and help you get to the next level of your life. Remember, my Instagram's linked below. Go follow me over there. Almost at 1,000 people, you know, good amount. I know it's nothing on Instagram, but hey, everybody gotta start somewhere. So let's jump in. 1,000 days seems like an eternity. It seems like it will never pass. It seems like it will be 10 years, but really, it's only 1,000 days. And honestly, 1,000 days goes by really fast. 1,000 days equals 2.7397 years, 33.33 months, 142.85 weeks. Can you tell I like numbers? So I've created a little chart that's gonna help change your life and help get you momentum and help you get farther and anything you do in your life, literally anything. It's so cool. And you know, I was just kind of, it's an accumulation of people I've heard of and just things I've seen, and I was like, let me put it into this chart and let's do it, you know? I started doing it in, the first year I've done it is in 2021, so it's a pretty cool tool to use to help you get better. And there's kind of two parts to it. So there's the 1,000 days overall, and then there's the actual chart on the day-to-day basis, and both are very important. We're gonna go over both of them, so let's go. All right, let's start out with the chart. There's 365 days in a year. Wouldn't it be nice to know how many days you won, you lost, you draw, you had a big one, you had a little one, you had a small one, what you did, you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be really cool? Because I think it'd be really cool. Well, I came up with a pretty simple chart to track your progress over a long period of time, over 365 days in a year. You know, I feel like there's two main issues within the patience and success game. One is people can't think about it in terms of a day-to-day process, or the other problem is people don't think about the future at all. So you're either like so focused on the day-to-day that you can't get out of that, or you're so focused on the 10-year that you can't love the day-to-day, right? So honestly, the two biggest issues, and I struggle with them immensely, both. You know, sometimes I'm worried about the day-to-day, sometimes I'm worried about the 10-year. And a good analogy is like you're flying over a battlefield, right? You're at a 1,000-foot view or a 10,000-foot view, right? And you're just flying over, you're looking over the battlefield. Versus you being in the battlefield. You're like, I'm in the battlefield. You know, you're looking over that little hill and you're looking at what's right in front of you, right? So it's kind of the difference between looking at what's in front of you versus doing the 1,000-foot view of like everything, you know what I mean? So I think being able to go back and forth between these two ideas is important because that's how you become successful. Looking at the whole picture versus looking at the day-to-day. It's an interesting dichotomy because you want to do both, but it's hard to be good at both. And most people lack one or the other, or lack both, right? A lot of people look at the day-to-day and never think about the future. And then a lot of people will just think about the future. You know, there's three places you can live. You can live in the past, you can live in the present, and you can live in the future. And I try to stay living in the present and the future because the past, there's nothing you can change. So, if you can focus your energy on living in the present and then worrying about the future, not worry about it, but plan for the future. It's never gonna go as planned as, you know, if you're over, 12 years old, you kind of understand that. But having a plan is better than not having anything at all. So remember, the past, the present, and the future. Those are the three different time zones you can live in. So it's kind of cool. So let's go over the chart. I'll put it up right now. Also, I'll go ahead and link it below for you guys. I really recommend printing it out and using it. Even though you're supposed to start it on January 1st, you know, you could technically start it whenever you want and then do it for the rest of this year. You know, we're June now, so you know, there's about 6 months left in this year. So let's get it. You know, you can still track it for 6 months, and then in 2022, you can do a whole year if you'd like, okay? So here's the chart. So I also have a blank copy here. This isn't the one I'm using but for this year, but this is a blank copy. So in the top, it has the win-loss chart, the win-loss chart. So that's what it's called, win-loss chart. So first we have a win, right? And then we have, semicolon. Then we have a loss, okay? And then draw. And then you have 365, 365, 365. And then you have some criteria, some type of physical activity, feels good, productive, did good in school, looked over gratitude list. Those are just mine. You know, you can have your own. I think this is also about small wins, because this is honestly, this chart has been so helpful to me, and I wish I would have found out or created it. I really created it. I wish I would have created it a lot sooner. Okay, so now we have all these boxes, 365 boxes, and at the end we have, you did it, my guy. Well, there you go. I did it. Cool. Right? So I think I'm on like day 153 right now out of the 365. And what the point of having each of the 365 days is to say, how many days did you win? How many days did you lose? How many days were a draw? Right? So every single day at the end of the day, it's really basic and simple, but usually the most profound things in life are simple and basic. Okay? So let's say you're at day 1, or since we're at day 153, right? If you started today, you're technically at day 154 or whatever. You put at the end of the day before you go to sleep, you think about it. Okay, you know, review your day real quick. You know, 5 minutes. Well, what'd you do today? Was it a lazy day? Was it a work day? Was it a sports day? Did you go to the gym? Did you start a business? Did you go to work or whatever? Did you read a book? And say, okay, how'd I feel? Was I productive? Was it a lazy day? You know, whatever. And say, do you think you won the day? Be honest with yourself. Okay, did you win the day? Yeah, I won the day. Okay, you put a W in spot number 1. Cool. Day number 2, do it again. Think at the end of the night before you go to bed, did I win the day? I won the day. Okay, cool. Now you're on a winning streak, right? A winning streak is good. So you got day 2, you win. And you got day 3, win, lose, or draw. Let's say you draw that day. Now, what a draw means to me is that, like, it wasn't a horrible day, but it wasn't a great day, or something tragic didn't happen, or something really good didn't happen. So it's like your draw. You're like, okay, you know, it's 50-50, you know, I didn't lose the day, but I didn't win the day, so it's a draw. I've had a couple of those. And at the end of the year, the point is to go over each column, right, and figure out, okay, how many wins did I get? How many losses did I get? How many draws did I get? Now this can show momentum over a long period of time, such as a year. So, okay, I won the day, I lost the day, whatever. And then at the end of the year, you can say, wow, I had a lot of momentum. And the more wins you get during the year, shows the momentum that you got. So this is a two-sided one, right? So you got one side and you got two sides. So for the one I'm using right now, it has one side and the other side is a blank. So what I've done on the blank side is when I do the big wins. So also, if you want, you can do this, you don't have to. But also there's big wins. So you know what that means. Like, you really just killed it that day. You were in a good mood, you had a good workout, you made a video that you liked, you got an A on that paper, you hit your sales goal at work, whatever it is. You aced that test at school, you took a walk, you felt good, you got to hang out with your friends. It was a big win, right? I've had quite a few of those this year. It's awesome. So you're like, okay, I had a big win today. Yes. Or your team won, whatever. You had a big win. Put BW instead of just W. So big win, right? Which can go in the win category, or you can make another one that says big win. And on the back of a piece of paper, I would encourage you to write down what happened that day. Just a little couple bullet points, not, you know, little lines like, my team won, I had a good workout, I got to hang out with my friend, I had a good day at work, I had a good day at school. And it's a small momentum builder, because as you accumulate the wins, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm winning. You know, and then before you know it, you're 10 days in a row, you got wins. Oh my gosh. The momentum that this creates is legendary and very important towards your success in the overall game. Because you're on the field fighting day to day, so you want to have the wins every single day, or draw or loss, right? But I mean, the point is you get some wins in a row, you start feeling good about yourself. You start creating self-confidence. You said, wow, I won yesterday, I won the day before that, I won the day before that, let's win today. And then the next day you draw, but you know, you start the winning streak over. So it's a really important tool, because it shows you at the end of the year, okay, I had this many big wins, I had this many wins, and it's gonna give you momentum and happiness, and you feel better because you're heading in the right direction. Because at the end of the year, you say, wow, I had this many wins, and you're like, holy crap, I did really good this year. Now let's do it again next year, and let's do it again next year, right? So it's a super simple concept, and it's a super simple chart, but it literally will help you so much, because it basically gives you momentum and the wins you need to start building momentum to the life you want. So, huge thing. Now the second part of the 1,000 days. So we got the 365 day chart. Now the 1,000 days overall is gonna refer to just how much momentum and wins can you create in 1,000 days. The long haul. Like, if you look back at your last 1,000 days, can you honestly say, okay, I did my best, I did really good, you know, or did you do bad, or what did you accomplish? But like, if you can really say, okay, I'm gonna start my 1,000 days today or tomorrow, and for the next 1,000 days, you really grind, you really hustle, you really make progress, that's gonna be a bigger progress than just like 10 days or 15 days. It's gonna show a body of work that you can feel confident in going forward. So what I do, all these concepts are very simple. You just put 1 out of 1,000 in your phone notes, and every day you change it, 2, 3, 4, and you say, wow, I've came this far, and I picked this up, I'm like, wow, this is genius. Because when you finish those 1,000 days, every 100 days, or every 20 days, or every 50 days, you can say, wow, I accomplished this, wow, I accomplished this. You're gonna realize if you gain momentum over 1,000 days, you're gonna be going in the right direction. It's a little bit over 2 years, but if we break it up into 1,000 days, it gives you a long haul and like an end goal that says, wow, this 1,000 days really changed my life. The 1,000 days literally can change your life. It's not overnight, right? We always talk about consistency, grit, effort, but the 1,000 days literally will change your life, I promise you. Because I started mine, it's my first 1,000 days. I'm 154 days in, right, I think, and wow, it's changed for the better. And I know at that end of that 1,000 days, you know, I'm gonna finish, I have college will be done, my YouTube channel will be growing, you know, my job opportunities will keep going, you know, my current job will keep going, you know, the stuff I'm writing will keep going, all the momentum of those 1,000 days and the 365-day win chart is just gonna put me to that next level that I wanna go to, okay? So I want you guys to get the same effort and intensity that I have, right? So, and how you do that is you say the 1,000 days to yourself, okay, let's get these 1,000 days. The 365-day chart will change your freaking life, I promise you. So, go download it below, it's free, right? Print it out and start your 365 days and then get in your phone, notes, and get that 1,000 days, because the next 1,000 days of your life could be the best 1,000 days, because it could be the best days of your life. So, yeah guys, so 365-day chart, the win-loss chart, and then you got the 1,000 days. Hey, also remember, there's a $100 Visa gift card giveaway on this channel. Remember, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that fun stuff. You know, we're growing, we're gonna keep going, and that's my slogan, you already know. And I'm excited, and you know, doing batches of videos at a time. It's cool, I'm on summer for school, so I got more time. I'm just trying to get ahead and keep going, you know. We're making progress, we're doing good things. So, all right guys, that's all for today's video. Remember to continually work to become the best version of yourself, and this 1,000 days will help. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace! Hey guys, also, a little bonus content. Remember, if this helped you guys in any way, you know, the 1,000 days, I hope it does. And it really is a good tool to help you get to anywhere you want to go, because it's over the long haul. So remember, share with all your friends and family, and let's go guys. Peace.